What's happening, everybody? We're back with another episode of Too Much Movie Night. It's Brian, JJ, Alyssa, and guest. We've got Dustin coming in here to help us out with our heist movie collab draft. I'm excited. We're busting into some of the best, heist movies. I can't really think of another way to put it there. How we doing tonight, fellas and lady?
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited right now. I'm so pumped for this.
Oh yeah, I heard it hit the bottom of the desk a second ago, JJ.
I'm so glad you didn't, because I texted you. I was like, "Hey, have you guys done heist movie yet? Because if you do, if you haven't, I want to be in on it."
Yeah, so when you threw it out there, we've picked it for like one of our movie review nights. We've gotten those movies, but we haven't really dove into a lot of these movies. So definitely excited when we got the idea.
Yeah, Brian called me one day and was like, "Hey, what would you think about heist movies?" 100% hell yeah, let's do the damn thing.
So JJ, you may not know, and Alyssa, you may know a little bit, but I text Brian with like ideas all the time. Like, Brian, you should do this. Brian's when I have a good idea, I'm like, Brian can do this way better than I can. Brian, do this.
So you're the buddy then. So because Brian always says, I've got a buddy that recommends we should do this. He thinks we should do this.
Probably me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the idea
Justin
backboard,
the
just
buddy.
going back and forth here.
Hey, I'm pumped you're on here then, Dustin. Like this.
Yeah, this is going to be a
great.
fun one.
Yeah, these tend to get a little unhinged, these collab drafts, working together, or as we should be, and I'm super excited to be doing this. I've always been a fan of a good heist, a good bank heist, and not necessarily one where you go in there guns blazing. Anybody can go in there with a rocket launcher or machine gun. No. I like the ones, I really appreciate the ones that take the time to really thought out plan, maybe a gadget or two. We talked a lot about that with Casino Royale.
God, love a gadget.
It's all about the plan, building that together, and I had some first-time movies I had to watch to do this movie.
As did I.
And just like the 90s comedy, one of the ones I saw for the first time, it is locked into my top 3. So let's not screw that up, everybody. Work together.
Right.
I have my tops. I'm ready to go.
But if this is your first time listening to us do a collaborative draft, what we're going to be doing here, the four of us are going to be alternating picking the top 13 heist movies. We start from the bottom, start at 13, work our way to the top, and it builds a bit of anticipation as far as how does that end up. We all have our own agendas, but at the same time, we should be working together. But if any of you guys have seen the show before, JJ just doesn't like to do that.
I shouldn't be pointed out, right?
Yeah, he's definitely not the only one, Brian.
Yeah, I gotta direct the attention off here before I start making it really wild over here. Well, let's go ahead and
this is what we're dealing with. All right, he's very selfish.
He is.
Oh, me? No way, not at all. I don't. He gets a little upset because he doesn't win every single wheel spin we do. Just half of them? Is that what it is usually?
A little over half. It's like 0.501.
You really do have good chances. Good
If you want to know what we're dealing with here, pause this, go over to the Too Much Fantasy Football Show, find our quarterbacks of the 2010s, and just see who's number one. And that's all because of Brian is a jerk and screwed it up.
Maybe.
That was rough.
You're giving people my secrets here, folks. Come on. All right, let's go ahead and get this wheel up so we can get this figured out, who's going where. That's always the excitement here. So, yeah, we just got a wheel. 4 names on the list. Go ahead and get that spun. We just doing one spin, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
One and done. Might as well.
All righty. Boom. Let's hit that spinner. See where we land. Now, Dustin, as you kind of saw on the football podcast, we are not nice to guests here. For some reason, I've got this wheels programmed well, so I'll go ahead and shut up here because look at you getting first list on the pick. Look at that. We finally did it. All right, look at us being great hosts here. No,
because this is what happened to me at the football one, and I didn't want the first pick.
So you will get choices between drafter A, B, C, and D. Drafter A gets picks 1, 5, and 9. Drafter B gets picks 2, 6, and 10. Drafter C gets 3, 7, and 11. And then drafter D, since you're drafting so much lower at 4, 8, and 12, you also get pick 13.
Don't forget about the vetoes.
Yes. So if I remember correctly, if I take 2, 6, 10, I get a veto.
You get 1 veto if you're drafter B or D. Drafter C also gets 1 veto, but you get the 1 veto override. So you can override somebody else's pick if it gets vetoed. And then drafter A, you do get 2 vetoes, just, a little attempt to try and get some of your picks up a little higher if you need be.
Let me take C because I want that veto override.
Damn it.
Taking C.
That's the one I was hoping to steal.
Oh man, I always use the veto override incorrectly. Like I wait too long and it doesn't get processed right. But now I don't have to worry about that at least. All right, spin it up for drafter spot number 2. Give it to me. Give it to. I actually don't know where I want to go, so I'm kind of hoping it doesn't land on me here.
Let it be me then.
Woo-hoo,
Yes.
Alyssa.
Wow.
Give me the B slot. That
Wow.
sounded dirty.
It does. I was trying to turn it into a dirty joke there, but it seemed like you almost did. There.
I don't
See,
like
that one
the
is the sound
pressure.
clip.
Like the last slot when you've got 12 and 13. Ooh, that's scary to start off like that.
Did you just take something off the screen, Brian?
Well, I took the wheel, but you won it, JJ. I figured. So, do you want drafter A or drafter D?
JJ, do the right thing.
I really want those 2 vetoes.
Yeah, that's the right move because you
I really
cannot.
want those 2 vetoes. So
You
yeah,
can't give him 2 vetoes.
But the other underlying issue is I think I've got a plan usually when I'm picking last, and I get that back-to-back 13-12 pick. Oh, I shit the bed with it. I think it was the Christmas draft that we did. Yeah. I got over antsy, thought you guys were going to agree with all my movies, and it didn't quite work out.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So before we do start actually drafting these movies, give me a little insight here as far as heist movies. I kind of talked a little bit like the details I love here, but JJ, as far as heist movies, where do they sit with you? Is it a new love or recent love? Was there one in particular that you fell in love with?
So this has been one of my favorite genre of movies since I was younger. Particularly with the Ocean's 11, whenever that came out, and
Ocean's 12.
no, not Ocean's 12. Oh, the one with the Mini Coopers. I went blank.
Oh, the
Italian
Italian
Job.
job.
Italian job.
Yeah, the Italian Job. I was preteen, teenager right then. I loved it. And that also sprung me into James Bond movies a little bit more, like you were talking about Casino Royale earlier. So I've been hooked. Like if I had to pick a genre movie, like the suspense heist movies, oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Like that has to be like number 1 for me.
For sure. For sure.
I'm the same way.
Imagine a passion not like a person.
I
not
love
liking
these.
heist movies.
Yeah. How can you not like a heist movie?
Yeah.
The issue for me is like I love heist shows as well, like White Collar shows where it's based around a heist are amazing shows. And that's where I got the sense. I was just rewatching White Collar. I just finished 2 weeks ago, and I was like, Brian, we should do this as a thing. Also, if you guys are ever going to do just James Bond movies, I'm in.
This guy's been itching to get some of those old ones in for a while.
Literally, the only movie within my reach is
The
Bond.
collection.
Oh, you got the
Collection.
50.
I mean, I am a Bond fanatic. The issue I had with, so I pulled a list. Brian will know this. I have a spreadsheet, so I pulled everything off a spreadsheet, and there was like 40 movies on there. And there's some movies that are considered heist movies that just aren't. Like there's superhero movies that have a heist. There's cops and robbers movies. There's sequels that just obviously shouldn't be on the list because they're not as good as the original. There's remakes. There's a lot of things I'm just like, oh man, this probably shouldn't go on the list because I don't know if it's not good. There's two movies that I think will probably come up and probably deserve to be on the list. I just don't know if they're heist movies or not.
Okay, so I guess while we're on the subject then, is there some identifying factor that like you really lean to? Because I guess like for me, I feel like there could be something stolen in a movie, but if it's not based around the main character doing the actual heist, I didn't know if I actually felt it was a heist. Like if you're focusing in on the cops that are watching these guys do the heist, that doesn't feel as much of a heist movie, you know?
Yes, there's cops and robbers movies, so the main characters have to be the ones pulling off the heist for me. It has to be, the movie has to be about them planning and executing the heist for the most part. It can be flashbacky in some cases where they're talking to the people and they kind of flashback on how they did the heist. There has to be the how did they do the heist
100%.
sequence, and you have to relate to the heisters. You have to relate to the criminals. That's the main part of the movie, is that you're identifying with them as like they're the main character. That's who you're following. You're not following a cop who's then trying to catch someone who did a heist.
So I might have to disagree with you on this.
Interesting. Give me more.
Because I think you have movies that deal with cops trying to figure out about the heist, and that, in a way, makes it a heist movie as well. Like trying to catch the criminal who may or may not be known at the time.
That's where I think I might have a little dilemma here too. Is
That's
I don't
where I
know
have
if
a
I'm on
dilemma.
the same page,
I think
JJ.
it
Yeah.
depends how much you see. Like some
sure.
movies go back and forth quite a bit. Like is it Two Guns or 21 Guns or
Two Guns,
one of those?
Marky Mark and Denzel.
I think that's the one where like you see all different sides of it. So then if it's a good display of that, I think it would be okay. But
Yes. And I generally say that there is one heist in the movie. I think some movies that Jay just talking about, it's like a cop trying to catch these like guys who do multiple bank robberies or multiple heists, and it's them trying to catch them. It's not just around the heist itself. It's them trying to
Okay.
catch someone who's doing multiple heists. It's like, well, they're just a serial criminals, and we're trying to catch them in the act of pulling off a heist, but they've already done 2 or 3. And the movie is just trying to figure out who it is and getting in. I think I know what movie you're talking about, JJ, and I love that movie. I'm just not sure it's a heist movie.
We'll see.
Awesome. I'm interested here. Alyssa, I mean, any special connections you got there on these heist movies?
I felt like this was most of the drafts that we've done are just movies I've seen a lot of them before or
Yeah.
I've dabbled in and seen maybe just not the movie all the way through. I really had to prepare myself for this. There's a couple new movies that I had never seen. And so it's kind of hard too when you're thinking about where do these fall when there's a couple movies that I love, I know pretty well, I've seen multiple times. And then there's these new gems that I've never seen, but I love them too. And so I don't really care where things fall. I just want equal representation because a heist movie is awesome just in general. So
Yeah.
I'm going into this no stress. The 90s comedy draft, that was meaningful. That was stressful. Like 9 to 6 slot gets hairy every time.
Yeah, there was a couple movies I had to watch for this. And I was like, I knew the movies and I think I had seen them before, but I hadn't seen them in years. And so I was like, let me rewatch them. And some of them was like, I wish I didn't rewatch this. It's not that good.
Yeah.
Some of them were like,
Not as good as you think.
there was a movie I watched and I was like, this movie gets built up huge. And I, A, don't know if it's a heist movie, and B, it wasn't that good.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting. Well,
Should we jump in?
Anybody have any strategy tips they want to throw out there before we get going? Anybody want to give me some ideas so it helps me out so I don't screw up?
Yeah, we're talking about heist movies.
Yeah, heist
God,
movies.
Shut up, JJ.
And they should actually be good movies, Brian, and not just. And don't
You
just
shouldn't steal other people's ideas.
Yeah, and just don't veto things just because you don't like an actor in the movie. You know,
Why you
Don't
putting
screw
up
it
Tom
up.
Cruise? You putting up a Tom Cruise movie? Because
Hey.
that'll.
Dustin, we're lucky. He only has one veto. So
yes,
This is true.
that was key strategies. He can only have one, and doesn't have a veto override because Brian has a tendency to screw these up.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. You should see me in my fantasy drafts. I tinker so bad. I tilt. I know everything up until I am on the clock, and for those 60 seconds,
Yeah.
who knows what's happening.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty, so like we said, folks, we're starting from the bottom, working our way up. I've got the first 2 picks, pick 13 and pick 12. And as I was starting to go through this, of course, there's the initial 100 list on IMDb that pops up, the very go-to heist movies. But I like to dabble into chat a little bit and see if I can dive into some more obscure. They still fall within heist, but just not those initial thoughts. I kind of like to do my double-digit picks in there. And folks, I am not the biggest sci-fi person. I have seen Lord of the Rings. I've seen Star Wars. I can appreciate them for what they are, but that's not really my bag, typically. Until I saw, I guess, one of the first prequels, if you will. Rogue One is going to be my first pick. I think this is by far my absolute favorite Star Wars movie. What is it stuck with all these like trilogies? No. What does it do? It takes you from part 1 through 3 to part 4 through 6. And what are they doing? They're stealing the plans to the Death Star. Not your traditional heist because we're out in outer space. It's sci-fi, but I felt like this was my way of kind of going out there a little bit. And I'm going to go with Rogue One as my first movie.
God, you pissed me off right from the start every time.
he's baiting a veto right now.
No,
He
I'm
really
not.
is.
How is
He
it?
is
Wait,
baiting the
I
veto.
think he is 100% serious.
I really am. Well, I guess what,
I know
in
he's
what
just
parts?
stupid. I know.
Well, I will. Oh man,
Is it
I
not a
don't
good
know.
movie? Is it not
I
about a
love
heist?
a non-traditional
It
heist,
is-
not
it
gonna
is-
lie.
As far as some of the I love Star Wars. I grew up on A New Hope,
Yep.
you know, all the way until I did fall off with Episode 1. Like, come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
nobody loves that movie. Jar Jar's terrible.
So much talking in part 1, 2, and 3.
But man, I don't know. I've only watched that once.
Yeah. And my issue with Rogue One is I've only ever watched it once, and I've never felt a desire to go back.
Yes.
It felt like a money grab from the Star Wars franchise. Like, hey, we need to throw something out there. I agree, it is a heist movie, but it gets into this like franchises that need to just make money, so they're just like put up movies and like, oh well, we'll just make like a heist now, and we'll just do a heist movie. Like, Avengers did it, Star Wars did it with Rogue One. It just seems like it's, hey, we're going to be a superhero movie or a Star Wars movie, and we're just going to make a heist version of our genre because it's the only way to make money.
I really wish it was more than what it was, because
Yeah.
you know, A New Hope, you open up with Leia putting the plans into R2-D2.
That's how this movie ends. It's so cool. It's like, oh my god, look, it all connects. I love me a good.
I'm gonna let it. I'm not gonna veto it because it's too early.
No, yeah.
I had this on my list at like 30 something.
I guess it's also like what it is as far as the movie. We're not going to have anything else even remotely like this on the list, and I like to have a little bit of representation outside of just traditional.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to no bank and stealing stuff. So this was my way of kind of reaching out there a little bit, and I know if I put it at 13, it wasn't going to get vetoed because then I could play it again at 12.
I mean,
Yes.
I had this alongside of like, dude, where's my car? Because they took the transformium compunctioner or whatever. That's considered a heist.
Yeah, easy there. We're not going to bring up that shitty movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going
All
to
right.
slide in because it's 13 and it's too early to start vetoing your stupid picks because you've got 4 more coming or 3 more coming. So we need to save our vetoes for those.
Yeah,
I can't
buddy.
wait for this next one.
Sounds like we're going to 12, and just like heist movies that we've done on the Movie Night podcast, we have also done this actor as our Movie Night selection, this category.
Oh, God.
I'm a little worried because, JJ, I promise you I'm not baiting you. I'm not trying to get you to veto it up higher. I just don't know where I would put it on the list, and down here at the bottom, this is kind of where I want to make sure I knew a movie that should be on this list. But let's talk... I mean, JJ, you have a very special connection to Nick Cage. I mean, back in college, your whole bedroom was pasted with, 5,000 sheets of paper of Nick Cage?
I
So
think it was
have
more
to
than
go
that.
with probably the most improbable heist of all time, the most unique heist of all time, National Treasure. Oh, there he goes again!
I'm not saying shit because I had that one on.
I knew you
On
did.
my
That's not
list
even,
in the
that's not
top
even the best
15.
Nicolas Cage heist movie.
No,
I'll give you that too, huh? We'll give you that too.
The problem is yes, the heist of the Declaration of Independence is a great heist plot device in the movie. It is not. It is
But
the
it's
first
so
half an
much
hour of the
more-
movie.
it's
There's so much more to that
than-
movie. It's a treasure hunt movie, not a heist movie.
But they have to heist.
I know he'd defend this no matter what.
I love this movie, and I don't know why. I saw.
I love the movie too. It's one of my favorite movies. I just don't think it's a heist movie.
They have to steal it away from the people that are trying to steal it. So, in a way, yes, it is a heist movie.
It's a heist of a heist. Of a
They
heist.
steal it, but then they steal it. And if the movie just ended there, that's or
It
they
is
got caught.
heistception.
It just they take the direction, and then it's all like, how do we find the treasure afterwards? Is no longer a heist movie. Then it becomes a treasure hunt movie. It's like saying Indiana Jones when he takes the golden thing off the thing and switches it in the boulder, like that's a heist. And that
Whoa, no
that's
spoilers.
that's not a heist movie. It's an action movie.
Alyssa, you want to weigh in here? I got one on either side.
I don't know if you want me to weigh in. Like, the treasure hunt part of it, yeah.
Yes, okay, you are very valid in that, Dustin. But
But it
I-
was on my list, and I was gonna pick it for 10. So I ain't. I'm not vetoing it.
I guess I can't veto because you guys are going to put it on there at
It sounds like it's going to make it on here at some point.
10 or 9 or 10 anyway. So I guess we'll leave it at 12.
Awesome. Our first 2 movies locked in. Dustin, let's take us in the direction you think we should be going here.
Now I got to look at my list where I have
I'm so
my
glad you're fired up. Let's go.
Dude, you
'Cause
should
now I
have taken
have-
the quarterback one.
I have 11 and 7, so I got to take something that I think is probably going to be at 7 and throw it in here at 11 because Brian's got one more pick, and based on how things are going, it's not going to go well. So I'm going to put Now You See Me.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Listen, I get it. It's like not the greatest acting. Now, just the first one. The second one is absolute trash. I don't know why they're making the third one. But the first one is actually a really good heist movie where they're doing something different. It involved magic. It was just a different version of heist where it was like, is it somewhat supernatural? Like, how are they doing these cool magic tricks? They used magic to do this heist. They're constantly misdirection. It's all heist all the time.
It is 100% sleight of hand. I actually had this higher on my list.
Samesies.
This was on my just outside of my 13, and I don't know why.
What?
It's not necessarily a bad movie, but it's not a great movie. But look, folks, this isn't too much film night. This is too much movie night.
Yeah.
We're not going looking for these expert Oscar films. We're looking for great movie night movies. And you know what? If you want a movie that's going to appeal to a lot more, that's kind of what this is. And the cast. I love me some Woody Harrelson. Love me some Woody Harrelson, and just like everything around it, it's I'm cool with it. I love it here at 11.
Wittiness. You got Mark
it's just
Isa Fisher.
Yeah, it's a fun, like, it's a movie you can put on. You're like, oh, I'll just put it on and I'll just have it in the background. Then also you're watching it for the next 2 hours because you're just captivated because it's bing bang boom. Like you're like, I did this, and it's just one of those things where it keeps coming at you with heist. I love it. I think it should be higher, but I have other movies that are now going to have to be higher because Brian tanked the bottom of our list, so it has to go here at 11.
I love it.
I'll keep it there.
No veto
I'm
from
not
JJ.
gonna veto it, but dang, I do wish that were higher.
All right, no from Alyssa, no veto from me. I don't mind it, especially it being here in the double digits. It was one of those just kind of cusp movies for me. So yeah, it's good to go. Alyssa, give us our last movie in the double digits.
I don't know. Remember I said I came with 10? You guys took 2. So,
well, just think those 10 movies probably aren't going to make it. So
yeah,
maybe go to like 9, 8, 7.
All right, don't judge me for this. I'm trying to go with it because, like Dustin, I value my top 6 and then 7. And there's 2 movies I didn't get to watch, but I watched the trailer and I respect the people on Reddit. And so I will allow those to be high up there. So I think for the 10th spot, I'm going to go with Baby Driver. It was pretty iconic when it came out. Like, it really, like, it was a different way of showing a heist. It was also like mysterious because you're trying to figure out everyone being together and the main guy. And so I think it falls right there. It probably would have been a bit lower if I could pick, but this is where we're at.
Yeah, this was an interesting one. Just, I mean, again, a great cast and the whole involved, nice little soundtrack to go with it as well.
It was good music.
Yeah.
I hate the name of this movie.
yes,
Absolutely despise. I did not watch this movie because I hated the name of it. And finally I did watch it and I was like, you know what? It's not terrible. It's not my favorite. I do, Alyssa, I like you said, I do like the different aspect, the different point of view that you get from it. Like, here's all the players. Now we have to figure each other out. I just hate the fucking name of it.
yeah.
And
I
the
have not
fact that
seen
it's
this.
Kevin Spacey too, that says
Yeah.
"baby" throughout the entire movie. That now makes me uncomfortable, but I'll be okay with it.
I have not seen this movie. It was on my list of things to try to watch, and I just never got around to it. I agree. I don't like the name of it. I don't really like Kevin Spacey. It's from what I gather, the movie, like, everyone seems to really like it. I'm okay with it on the list. It reminds me a lot of the show. From what I know of this movie, it reminds me a lot of the Netflix show Kaleidoscope, which is like a heist movie broken up into parts. Like, it reminds me of that. Like, we're all working together and it's kind of disjointed. So I'm okay with it being on the list. I think it deserves a spot, if not a mention, on this list.
Yeah, I think
More
right
so
around
than
here
Rogue
at the
One.
bottom is...
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's above Rogue
Wow.
One, so in that, the math checks out. The maths.
The math.
All righty, with no vetoes there, JJ, give it to us. What's that first pick? You finally get on the board.
I
With pick
finally
number
get on the
5.
board. I really did not want this one in the single digits. I really didn't. But I'm going to try it out anyway. My wife's making deviled eggs. My waistline is furious. The other guy's deserves to be on the heist movie list. If you tell me it's not, it does.
Wait,
So
I have
this
to
is
think about
where
it.
I sit on It's not. It's not about the heist. Isn't about the main characters.
Yeah,
Exactly.
agreed.
This is
like
where we're figuring the heist out from the point of view of the cops.
But
Which is great because the way that he freaking finds it out was the scaffolding ticket, right? Like the most low key thing that gets him in.
But it almost doesn't feel like they're figuring out the heist because the heist happens. Now they're just trying to catch the bad guys after the heist happens and figuring out what it rolls. Because the heist isn't the main thing. But the real thing is, I guess, kind of a heist. They're stealing the pension from the police. I don't know. It just
it's a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, I think that's what I would categorize this as a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, this is like right up there with like Turner and Hooch and all those other like buddy cop movies. Like it's
Rush Hour.
Like it's just like buddy cops trying to figure out like what the bad guys did.
It is not the same as Rush Hour, Brian.
The same lens.
Way
Absolutely.
funnier.
I'm not saying the comedy. That's not what we're talking here. We're talking about the premise of the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's like
it's a heist movie to me.
It's like 21 Jump Street. Like, is that a heist movie? Like they're trying to catch the guys who are selling the drugs?
No.
I think I'm gonna have to veto this. I'll take that. I'll veto this.
Yeah, I was gonna be right behind you there on that one. It just doesn't give me the heist feel. Love the movie. We're not knocking the movie. We've done it twice on the podcast. That's how good the movie is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I always thought of it kind of as a heist movie.
Just trying to shoehorn that movie wherever you can. I respect it. I can respect the hustle there, JJ.
Hey, let us know in the chat. Is it a heist movie or not?
Right?
All right. So since it is pick number 9, maybe I'll just choose 999. If y'all have not seen that movie, you need to look it up.
27?
999 is the name of the movie. So it's basically the runaround is it is about some cops that are running a robbery, and 999 is the call out for a fallen police officer.
Officer down.
So they stage this robbery of a very high security place. I'm trying not to ruin it.
Yeah, Casey Affleck for film. Aaron Paul's in it. Anthony Mackie, Woody Harrelson.
This movie is
Gal got it. We got a cast in this thing.
Yeah,
it is a solid movie. It has an amazing cast. The only part is it's just like, I will say, kind of like Inception or something like, where it's one of the one and done movies. Like you watch it once, you know the outcome, it ruins it.
What did you talk? Inception, I've seen that movie 24 times. It only gets better.
No, that's because you're simple-minded, but that's okay.
Are you
I'm fine with 999 being on the list. I don't think it deserves this high, but I think it's one of those. There's this class of heist movies where it's like, we're gonna do this heist, and it's like we shouldn't be. We're good guys, but we got forced into it. And I'm okay with it. Like I think I've seen this. I think I've seen this movie. I just think I've seen multiple versions of this movie, and I can't. They all kind of blend together. Also, Woody Harrelson's in this movie, and he's in a ton of heist movies.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of a twist going on in this one too. So.
And it's a heist. It's an actual heist movie, so I'm okay with it. Alyssa, I guess we got no veto from you.
I just wrote it down. I will be watching soon, so no veto from me.
Dustin letting it ride.
Yeah, I got no veto left.
I guess you don't have a veto left. That's true.
Yep.
I'm going to too.
I did draw that veto out early. Gotcha.
All right, guess who's back? Yes, back again.
Backstreet's back.
Yeah, I'm back on the clock.
Alyssa, just go pull his internet connection. Just
do it.
Unfortunately, I'm on the same one.
Oh man, so I'm in a pickle because I've got 6 movies I really want to put on the list, but I don't want to pick one now, just because I want them in the top 6. But after seeing,
you could open up discussion if you want to. Like, it's up to you. What
I guess that's my fear, is
things
dropping one of my
private,
top
you can open it
6s
up.
here at 8, and then it just like, oh, you played it too early.
yeah.
So we're gonna collab here on this one then.
That's fine.
Is it too early for The Italian Job?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Then
my top 4.
I
buddy.
don't like your position for The Italian Job.
Agreed.
For sure. I'm okay with this up higher. I didn't want it not to get played if You know, we don't
I
get it here in
like
the 6, 7, 8s.
Alyssa. I'll be honest. I like Alyssa or myself for the Italian Job, and it's not in the top 3. So,
See, I would have if Italian Job was there at 3, I'm putting it in.
Cool. Then that makes this pick easier then, because I can let it ride. Look, this is a great freaking movie. This might be one of the better movies on the entire list, but as far as heist movies, I'm okay putting it down here at 8 because there are several movies that are pure heist movies that I just like better. JJ just dropped a Casey Affleck movie. I'm going to put a Ben Affleck movie, and I'm going to go with The Town. Hang out in Boston for a little bit with the boys. I think this is an awesome movie. It's really fun. It's a go in there, shoot 'em up movie. We've got a little bit of love going back and forth. They've got to clean up their mess. But as far as the heist, I have better pure heist movies. So I want to put this here, make sure it's on the list, but get some of these other movies up a little higher. I know, JJ. I figured this was going to hurt you, but Italian Job would hurt me more if it was lower.
I really do want this one higher.
Oh, I was trying to figure out your reaction just now. Like, are you
I'm
mad?
fine with it.
JJ, you're the one with 2 vetoes, so you want to talk this out?
I had
Yeah.
the town at 12, 13. Probably would have moved up to like 10, 11 after I watched a couple movies that were there, and I'm like, these movies are not good.
I would have been okay with it there, but I know he wouldn't have been okay in the bottom.
Yeah, no, I'm. if this would have been in double digits, I would have vetoed all day long.
I had this right
love
ahead
this
of
movie.
Baby Driver in terms of like my rankings down there.
Wow, slap in the face, Dustin.
Sorry.
And again, I don't like that's what can get.
And again,
lost
I've
on me
never seen
sometimes.
Baby Driver, so
This is more of a like shoot 'em up movie, like you said, Brian. There's a lot more action. There is a little bit of, hey, we're building the heist, but it's also here's my crackhead baby mama that's interrupting everything.
yeah. When I go to Wikipedia for it, it says it's a neo-noir action thriller, and it doesn't say heist movie.
So
It was on every top heist movie. I will.
It
say,
was.
though.
It was on every
It is.
list.
I
think it's one of
love
those things
this
where
movie.
Affleck in this movie is like, oh, it's the Affleck movie. It's really, Ben Affleck co-wrote and directed. Like that carries it more than it being a solid film.
For sure.
I mean, it is one of those the most solid movies of like the bros being bros. Like, hey, we're gonna go do some shit. I can't tell you what it is or what they did. I just want to know if you're with me. And then his best friend just says, "Whose car we taking?" God, I love that. That's so badass. I'm leaving it. I'm
leaving
not
it there.
I'm not vetoing it. I'm leaving it. I want to, but I'm not going to.
I just made it through 3 of my 4 picks
Because-
without a single veto. Look at
Because
that.
somebody has a veto
Oh,
override, and I really don't want him to use that right now. I'm leaving it.
Cool. Well, Dustin, you're up next. Give us that number 7 movie.
So here's my dilemma: do I bait you guys for a veto? My fear is that I throw a movie out there and you guys don't veto it, and I think it's okay. And then we're stuck with it on the list. And there's movies that I want to get on the list.
And I'm okay with that. JJ veto baits from time to time, and end of the
do.
day, when we post these list of movies, your name is next to those movies. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. You go ahead and see if you can sniff one out.
I'm not going to because it was down on my list. I enjoyed it. It's a fun film. I would throw it if I was going to veto bait. I would throw out Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Like I think it's a fun heist movie, newer movie. It's okay. There's just movies on my out of my top 12, only one movie has been picked so far,
Wow.
and that's the movie I threw up there.
See, that's what I was kind of worried about as we got up here to the top, and why I wanted to start sliding in the town there at 8. Interesting. So where we going? Hopefully, we got at least our top 6s lined up here, Dustin. Come on.
This is where things get serious. Remember, the 9 to 6 is where it gets hairy.
Yeah, This is the problem. What are your guys' let's talk this out. What are your thoughts on Snatch as a movie?
Love it. I would put it in my top 5 easy.
If it is below 5, if it's below 4, I will fight you I will fly to your town and fight you in person.
It's in my top 5. I'm okay with it going anywhere there. I'd like it to go higher than 7, but it's more important that I think that it makes it on this list, if we're being honest.
I agree. I think it needs to be on the list. So I think it needs to be. I think JJ could put it at 5. So I think it's a little early
Guy
for
Ritchie.
it.
I think including this movie, Snatch, there are 2 others that we would all agree must be on this top 7.
Yeah.
So has anybody
so-
seen the prequel?
Lock, Stock, and Two Barrels.
Yes,
Is that what it
Lock,
is? Yeah.
Stock, and
What?
2 Smoking Barrels.
No.
So I'll tell you the movies that I have on my list that are lower than my 7. I have Snatch. I have Tower Heist. I have Sneakers. I have Den of Thieves. I have Heat and A Fish Called Wanda, which I didn't like either of those movies.
I didn't like that one. Or The Fish Called Wanda. I love
Yeah, I
that.
watched
Fish Called
Wanda.
Wanda. Yeah, it was. I texted Brian. I was like, "Don't bother watching it. Just don't even bother." I think the movie I want to throw out here. This is because I don't pick again till 3. I'm gonna throw out the Thomas Crown Affair. It's my favorite heist movie, and this is the movie I was actually watching when I texted Brian because I love Pierce Brosnan and Rene Russo. Thomas Crown Affair, now the remake, obviously not the original, I think is the quintessential heist movie. Like he's the main character. You don't see him necessarily plan that, but it's this cat and mouse. Like I'm heisting while you're trying to catch me, but I'm like also we're involved together and we're heisting at the same time. That for me is the quintessential heist movie.
I've never seen it.
I have not seen it.
Oof.
What?
I will not
I
veto a
have
movie I've
seen
not
this
seen.
movie.
I don't even know that I saw it like in my prep till like, ooh, I should check this out. But yeah, you got Pierce Brosnan, Dennis Leary's in this.
Yeah. Dennis Leary's in it. Like Rene Russo, you get
Rene Russo.
Alyssa cover your ears, you get a ton of her boobs in it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Director of Die Hard.
I have only seen this movie once that I can actually remember.
I have this as 7 on my list. I think for me personally, I think it's higher, but I think this is where it belongs on this list. I think it probably belongs at like 8, 9, but obviously I'm picking at 7.
I was gonna say if you didn't put it here, you'd have to put it at 3. Otherwise, this.
That's the thing. I can't put it at 3, so that's why I'm saying it has to go here.
Cool. I don't have any anything in this. I'm good with it. It looks interesting enough. I'm just sitting here watching it roll on IMDb. It's definitely making the list to check out.
Yeah, watch the
Wait,
movie.
Dustin, are you being honest, or is this are you baiting us for a veto?
No, I'm honest. Like this is
And you're
literally the movie. I was like, I've watched it 2 times this year. Like I'll just put it on. Like this
Okay.
movie's great. I love it. It's very similar. So there's that new Pierce Brosnan one that just came on Netflix with him and Woody Harrelson. It's basically the same movie, but it's just this like classic like cat and mouse. I'm gonna steal right in front of you, misdirection type movies that I just love.
Cool.
Cool.
No veto from me. JJ, you're good.
JJ, your face looks fine.
He's got that
JJ
sour
JJ's
face.
face.
I need to use a veto, but
Hey, we got. It's
I
gonna get
can't.
hairy up at the top.
I can't
Yeah.
use a video on this because I have seen it once, and I'm watching the trailer right now.
Sorry to
And
keep
it's-
people. We'll wait till he gets his focus, and we'll bring
It's
him back to
bringing back the memories.
Yeah, it's like a heist on a heist. Like he heists and then he heists again, and then he heists again. It's just like this. It's all like around one central plot. It's all really just really good. Highly recommend you guys watch it.
I mean,
tomorrow.
I'm not gonna say that it's good. I'm not gonna put my name on that, but I
It's
I
not-
don't.
It's
I
not
don't
like a
have
quintessential like good movie, but it's like a good entertaining heist
Yeah.
movie.
you. Seems like a movie that'd be on Spike back in the day when that was a channel.
Yes.
I don't have enough information. Oh, the Twin Towers are still in there. I don't have enough information to veto this movie.
Fair enough.
It came out before 01, I see.
So lock it in.
Yes, from 1999.
You watch in the background, he's sailing and
Yep.
standing tall.
Oh man, Alyssa, you've got number 6, the last movie before we break into our top 5 here. One of your last 2 picks. What's it gonna be?
Well.
Well,
I'm torn because I've got 2 that
Growling won't
I
help.
knew what I was gonna pick. I was calm, cool, collected until you said
So
Alyssa.
you're on the
and I'm like,
clock.
because I'm like, I don't know if you guys are gonna like what I would put in the number 2 spot
It's cool. I
if
have 2
everything
vetoes.
goes as planned.
You cannot play Clueless again, Alyssa.
I won't.
Clueless
Not
doesn't
this one.
work.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play it safe. This was a new movie watch for me. It was on every list that I looked on. And I watched the trailer, and within 45 seconds, I was like, yep, I'm sold. Turn that thing on. Didn't even rent it, just flat out purchased it because I trusted the people saying that it was good. And it was a well $12.99 spent on Fandango. I am going to be throwing up the movie Heist, 2001. This movie brought me back to... Brian, don't make that face. Gosh,
What?
let me finish why I'm saying
I
it's a
want
great
this
movie
so much
first.
higher. But go ahead and finish.
Okay,
finish
well,
your
I
thought.
would support that. I just, like, kind of what you said, Dustin, the heist on a heist and, like, the back and forth, and it's just so freaking smooth. Same thing with what lures me into Now You See Me. Just, it's so thought out, it's methodical, it's the patience that they have, right? Like, the confidence to not rush. And then... when you think it's over, the last 25 minutes just puts you on your ass. So this movie for me had to be in the top. I would like it in the top 4, but I didn't know what you guys would be thinking. So
have y'all both seen Heist?
No. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen it. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
So this was a first time watch for me, and same with Alyssa. I was hooked at the beginning, blown away. Talk about a movie that really digs into the details, how the plan works. Spoiler if you haven't
And
seen
Danny
it, but like,
DeVito actually looks young. Like, who
Right?
thought that? You know, when you're watching that at the time, he looks so old.
but like they're them using
now.
like the books at the very beginning to hide the jewels inside, or like the fake airplane motor they've got in the back of the van. And honestly, when this movie ended, they got the gold. I was like, oh, the movie's over. It's great. I went to hit pause to see how much left. Like Alyssa said, 20 minutes left. You get spin like I thought M. Night
spoilers.
Shyamalan was doing this movie. You just
Yeah.
get twist after twist. I think this deserves to be in the top 4. We're getting hairy, so I don't know if I'm going to use my veto because I want it on the list. I don't really want to mess
I'm
around.
using my veto on this because it does deserve to be higher.
Nice.
I agree. It deserves to be a lot higher than 6. I had it in. It wasn't going to be number 1.
And literally, the name is Heist. Like where this is Heist
Yes.
Movie Drafts. Come on.
But I mean, it was going to be definitely top 3 or 4.
Alyssa,
So-
roll again.
All right.
Do not collect $200.
I'm
Okay.
giving you a freebie on that one.
No, this is like
Yeah.
a win. I am not offended by that
Yeah.
veto.
No,
Um,
I fucking love this movie. I watched it since I was a kid.
It's
like
so
you
good. I
said,
watched it
Gene
8
Hackman is a
times in
badass.
week.
Never saw that coming. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, I fucking hate. I hate Danny DeVito in it though.
Mm-hmm. Dirty
Not
man.
spoiling. Go ahead.
Ooh. Okay, so like I said, there are 2 movies that have been mentioned that I didn't see, and I kind of just have a suspicion at least one of them is going to be put up here in the top 5. So I'm sorry if you guys want this one higher. You're either going to have to veto it or just let it be. But I'm going to throw up Inception. This is my outside of Shutter Island, one of my favorite movies. I freaking love this movie. I remember watching this and being so moved and disturbed by it for the next couple days, just continuing to think about it in the best way, unlike Tenet, which I did see on a few lists, and I was like, F that movie. That will not be on my
Yeah.
heist list. But this is a non-traditional heist. You know, you're stealing like the dreams, or it's been a little while actually since I've seen it because I knew this would be on my list. But
Yeah, this
What do you
is.
guys
I am a huge Christopher Nolan fan. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I don't really think there's a single movie I dislike of his. This is in my Mount Rushmore of I think movies all time. The Prestige are just absolute masterpieces in my consideration, and I'm so glad that this made it up here. This fell in that same category as Rogue One, where it felt just a little bit more obscure. You don't really think about it when you do, but yeah, it's a heist. They're going in there stealing ideas from somebody's mind, and it's just done a little differently. And I mean, it's Nolan fashion. He has to go backwards, forwards through time, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have a specific spot for this movie on the list. I just wanted it on the list. So,
Love.
yeah. 6, I think, right in the median. Perfect.
Yeah, I have never seen Inception, which I know shocks you guys, and I wanted to watch it, but I was like, I'm not gonna pay to rent it because I don't care that much.
Do you have like Venmo? I'll send you $12.
So
I
here's
need you to log into my Voodoo account. That's what we all use. There's like 500 movies on that.
here's the thing: like, had you guys vetoed it, I would have veto overridden it because I feel like it. Because when everybody talks about Inception, like, oh, you got to watch it multiple times to really get it. Like, I shouldn't have to do that for a heist movie. I shouldn't have to watch it multiple times. Like, I should just be able to watch it once and understand what happens. I don't want this like weird, trippy.
I feel like every time you watch it, like
No.
the first 5 times you watch it, you see more because
It's
can
it's
pick
like
up on it.
what you call it? I See Dead People. Sixth Sense. Yeah, you know the ending, so like, is it really worth watching?
Yeah.
But it is, because there's the little Easter eggs that he drops, the
Yeah.
little signs of like, oh my god, how did I not pick up on this sooner?
But I'm fine with it being 6. I don't think it deserves top 5, but I think I'm happy with 6.
Cool.
Well, it's not like you had a choice anywhere there, no veto.
I know, but if you guys would have vetoed, I would have vetoed over. If you guys were going to veto
I
it,
got
look it up,
you.
I would have veto overridden to keep it at 6.
I got what you're saying. Yeah, I'm going to leave it be. I would like it in the top 5, but here at 6, I'm not going to complain too much. JJ, bring us into the top 5. You got 2 final picks, this being one of them. Where are you going to go? I'm down to 4 movies I really want to make it on the list.
I want Hell or High Water on here.
Oh, damn, you're going to make it tight, huh?
I knew you were gonna throw that one up there.
I mean, is this just a
it's
local
not,
pick?
It's not number 1, but this is a great heist movie. I just love the story that the whole thing tells, because you get to see both criminal and cop. There's funny, there's sad. This movie is just fucking amazing. And yeah, it's West Texas, so I definitely connect to it a lot more than like anyone here.
Yeah,
Alyssa.
JJ was conceived out there, so like,
Word.
of course, this
Yeah.
is just like this movie was.
I don't know. I love Hell or High Water. The cast is amazing. I love it.
Yeah, we're looking at Chris Pine, Ben Foster, Jeff Bridges. Right there off the bat. I mean, I don't know Chris Pine actually, but the other 2 guys we've seen in multiple like Western style-esque movies, and I think they fit it great. Just plug in. So I'm cool with it. This was a little bit lower on my list, probably closer to like 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've got 4 movies that have to make the list. We got 4 spots, so
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm a veto. I definitely have 4 movies that I think deserve to be in the top 4. Probably 5 or 6 deserve to be in the top 5. This would have been lower for me, but I'm okay with it here.
Alyssa?
I think we might be on the same page here, folks. Like, I don't know spoilers. I don't want to collab too much, but like we've talked about,
There's 3
Three of
movies
the-
that there's 3 movies that have to be in the top 4.
well, and we've talked about, I think, all 3 of them, with the 4th one being very obvious as well.
Yes.
So I
Everyone,
kinda-
look at your list and count it. Like, really?
Oh yeah, I think I'm good.
JJ,
I
I'm
mean,
not knocking this movie, but I'm like, is there enough room to fit the ones that must be on there?
If
No,
you're about to
there's-
throw it, then I'm going to throw something else on there. That you
It's
may not
already
like.
the list was already screwed at 12 and 13.
oh my God, quit putting me at D. This is what
Every
y'all
minute.
get for putting me down at Drafter D every time. But I love it. I think this list is looking good in my eyes.
There's 3 movies that I think are arguably all of our top 3s.
I think so too. And the movie I'm gonna pick, I honestly kind of want it in the top 3.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Is Alyssa?
Go. Yeah.
You keeping Hell or High Water? We were locking it in at 5?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'm
Okay.
doing my last pick here at number 4. I want this in the top 3, but I also want the movie next to me for selfish reasons. I'd like to have the fact that I get to pick this. This is, again, one of my favorite movies, I think, of all time. An amazing cast. You get like 20 freaking characters in it, and you get great quotes like, you like Dags. Give me Snatch. Let me put Snatch in here at number 4.
I love the movie. I don't think a lot of people think of it as necessarily a heist movie because you have the two interweaving plots of heist and the boxer.
Yeah.
And it's just this, it kind of like Pulp Fiction where there's just so many plots and you're like, wait, what am I watching? Like, what movie am I watching? I mean, obviously, I think I talked about it earlier and said, hey, I think it should be on the list at 7, so I can't knock it being at 4. The problem is now, I don't sure what the top 3 are going to be because I have 4 movies that need to be the top 4.
Well, this was a part of the
Why I
top
just
4.
said
I thought we were in
count 'em up,
agreement.
baby.
No!
I thought we were in agreement that this was a top 4 movie.
I agree.
I
mean,
knew
I think
you
it
would.
just-
JD.
I think
I'm
it should have been, like, if I was making this list, it would have been at 5, maybe 6 for me, but I can't knock it. I don't have a veto, so I can't knock it at 4.
Is that a veto hand?
That's a veto. And you guys are just gonna have to sit there.
No, I'm going to
Do
override the
I-
veto. I'm overriding the veto. It's
I
got to
still
stay
have
here.
I still have number 1.
It's got to stay here. It has to stay here because it can't go above.
I want it by my name because Brian wants it by his name so bad.
It has to stay
What
here.
are we
It
in
can't go
fucking
up anymore.
kindergarten?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Veto
shut
over.
up. You baited vetoes every episode so far, so
fuck
shush.
off. No.
It has to
All
stay
right.
here. It can't go up.
This is when it gets feisty every time. I should have vetoed Higher Hellwater. I regret that. That's going to bother me tomorrow still.
Dustin
the
busting
fuck
out the
up.
override like seconds after the
It has
veto
to,
hit.
Snatch can't go up any higher because there's 3 movies that have to be higher than this.
True. Well,
Okay.
I'm done. I feel like I'm a little upset I don't get to be a part of this. Or do I? But Dustin, you get your final movie to go up here on the board. Oh boy,
We're
it's
not
Sophie's
veto
choice again.
overriding.
This is Tom
No.
Brady all over again. What
All right,
is
first
your
of all,
movie?
I just want to applaud us all for not having Avengers Endgame
Oh no.
or Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp or the
Ant-Man
Dark
was 12 or 13.
or the Dark Knight or Die Hard or Point Break because those are not heist movies.
So,
No.
Dustin, I'm actually offended that you would think we would throw that up there. We're not.
Well, I'm used to Brian.
We're not some gutter trash movie rating show here.
Well, depending.
Well, there's Brian. So here's the deal.
All of us aren't gutter. Some of us aren't gutter trash.
I have 4 movies that I think deserve to be in the top 4, and there's only 3 spots left, and I only get a choice on one of them.
I don't think that'll fit. Hang on. Yeah, no, math checks out. Those won't fit then.
No, it won't fit.
That's what she said.
I think this will be. I think that's 1. That's 2. This should be 3. I'm gonna take Inside Man.
Jesus, no.
Oh,
Oh, I should have fucking vetoed number 5.
you
I
should've
think it
vetoed
should be 1, 2, or 3. I like it. I think it's a clever movie the way that Heist is done. I just think that in terms of a pure heist movie, my other 2 movies need to be higher.
This
So
is
I'm in
the
a-
one that I didn't see. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
What?
And this is the one I'm
I
in a pickle in. This
know.
is like Spike Lee's. Like
It's-
this is his most mainstream film. Denzel Washington going in there being a badass. I had it lower on my list. Like this was not
Lower?
part of my. The final 3 movies were the final 3 movies.
This is
I would've put
easily a
this at
top 3
5.
movie.
This would have been 5 for me. Hell or High Water might have fucked us.
Yeah. No. Rogue One and National Treasure effed us over.
Well, you're
That's
not
what
putting it
happened.
down at 12 or 13, are you?
No, but if those aren't there and everything shifts down 2 spots, then this is F5. And we're good.
Brian, you
Yeah.
still have your veto.
I do. Yikes. Because I've got 3 movies left, and I think they'll plug in. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've got 3
Fuck.
movies left and there's only 2 more spots.
Well, let's open up a spot then. Veto!
Thank you. And Dustin,
I don't agree with this, though.
100% baited the fuck out of
Dustin's
that.
never
I want it
gonna come
documented.
back, ever.
Right?
All right, I'm going to.
I don't agree with this, but I am going to veto it.
All right, I'm going to throw out. There's 3 movies that I think deserve to be in here now.
Right
Still,
thing, Dustin.
I'm going to applaud us for not taking any of the sequels because one of the sequels is the worst thing I've ever seen on film.
Number 12? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 13.
Oh, 12 is so much worse than 13.
No. Wait, which one? Which one has where Tess pretends she's Julia Roberts when she's played by Julia Roberts? That's 12, or is that 13?
I think it's
Because I'm going to
13.
put Ocean's 11 here.
Wait.
So the Oceans movie are just like The Hangover. 11 and 13, they go back to Vegas. 12 is
Okay,
the
so-
obscure one out of
So
nowhere.
12 is the worst thing I've ever seen. Where Julia Roberts is playing Tess, and they're like, "Hey, for the con, we're gonna have."
They go to
something.
Italy to steal the egg.
Yeah, and they go, "Hey,
Yeah.
doesn't Tess look just like Julia Roberts? She should just pretend she's Julia Roberts." Like, well, so the other guy doesn't look like Casey Affleck. And the other guy doesn't look like Matt Damon. The other guy doesn't look like Brad Pitt. And the other guy doesn't look like George.
Or,
Clooney. Like, what are
or
we
the
doing
fucking
here?
part where Matt Damon is sitting at the table with the mob guy, and he's like quoting Zeppelin. He's like, "Don't let the sun come down upon my face."
Yeah, Ocean's 12. I'm glad that we don't have any other Oceans movie, but Ocean 11, I think, should be one. But
This was
I only have 3.
iconic.
It is iconic, but it is.
The reveal when you finally get how they do it, spoilers.
Yes.
Folks, but like down in the elevator, you see they've recreated it. Every single guy has a job. Obviously, you kind of pick up on that. You see everybody's different trait, but it's again just pieces falling together like dominoes, and it was just done so well. Granted, it's a remake. I think it was 1950
It is,
somewhere
yes.
there as the original, but this was just
Fuck, I didn't-
and the Brad Pitt eating constantly. Like how many jokes do we
Yeah.
see on that? Like he literally eats the entire fucking movie.
Yeah, and just the way that the whole movie is planned on the heist. Like, the heist happens in the last, 30 minutes of the movie. Like, the heist happens, and it's like, okay, and now we're done. And so it's like this whole, how do we do the heist? How do we get all the pieces to be in line? How do we set up all the dominoes? And then you watch them fall.
Yeah,
I
was
actually really did have that at 1.
I had it at 2.
same.
Well,
So yeah, I'm okay with it sitting here. I mean, I'm out of superpowers.
I had Inside Man at 1, and this was my 2, so...
Man, Inside Man. I feel bad that I vetoed that, but JJ, you fucked us at 5. I'm gonna blame it on JJ. Let's blame it on JJ this time.
Yeah, Brian and JJ screwed this up. Me and Alyssa are good. It's Brian and JJ's fault.
I like that.
Awesome, JJ. Are you gonna veto it? You're the only one with powers left at this point. You can't give Dustin another shot at this. He might put. No, he can't put Inside Man. Never mind. I was like, what if he put something that's not in our top 3 though?
No, it's because I'm not that type of person, Brian. You would do that.
I really do want 11 at number 1.
Nah, I'm okay. There's 2 more movies up there. There's one in particular I
have
gunning
3
for
more
number
movies,
1.
so I think Inside Man
All right.
deserves to be on this list, and there's 2 more movies that I think deserve to be on this list that aren't
Yeah.
there. And you could argue 4 more movies that probably should be on the list somewhere that just
Yeah.
aren't going to make it on.
Alyssa,
I'm
give us
leaving
that
it.
number 2. What's it gonna be?
Wait, JJ, what was that? Was that a pass or a veto?
No, we're keeping it.
Gonna hold tight.
Okay.
Okay.
You're looking at 2
Remember
movies. Come on,
earlier
can't
when
be
I
that
said
hard.
I think
It can't be that hard.
that we all agree on the top 3, and now I'm like, well, that was absolutely wrong. So
I don't understand. What other movies can you be constantly thinking about right now?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. She's gonna pull out Despicable Me.
well, you see,
JJ's got a veto. We're good.
we're gonna go non-traditional.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
And
Now's not the time to get cute, Alyssa.
Zootopia is my. Oh, your guys.
JJ's got that last
faces.
veto. JJ's
JJ.
got that, and I don't even agree that this is a heist movie. If we want to get into it,
I'm playing.
Okay.
I was trying to think what deserves to be number 1, what deserves to be number 2, but damn it, I'm taking my movie. Heist is going in the 2 spot.
damn it!
Sorry, JJ.
This list is dumb.
Yes, I thought we got it's the heist movie draft. Let's put this bitch at 1.
No! There's way better
Yeah.
movies.
Oh, I thought this. I
See,
fell in love with
see,
this
you
movie.
guys think we're all on the same
like,
page. We are not.
Now I'm
interested.
stuck. Now I am
With
stuck.
what? Italian Job. Because that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
Italian
gonna
hand
do.
job. When
I guess
really,
JJ
I mean, Reservoir Dogs should have been.
Not at one.
No, not at
Reservoir
one.
should be on the list. Do you guys consider
Not
The
at
Usual
one.
Suspects a heist movie? From like a different storytelling perspective?
I've never been a huge fan of that movie.
Me
but
neither.
I also have not watched it enough to really give an honest opinion. So,
But here's the
What
problem:
movie was
if we leave Heist, if JJ, if you leave Heist, that means you have Inside Man and Italian Job.
Oh no,
Nice plug.
I also have Heat. Because you want to talk about a dope ass fucking shootout
my
at the end.
God,
of the
I
movie.
forgot about this one, and I was like, JJ
Oh.
was the only one that I was worried about
This
with
is
this
my
one.
fucking like hard on. I love this movie.
When was the last time you watched Heat?
I watch it once a year, baby.
I watched it last weekend. It is probably the most boring movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's so boring until the end
It's
when you
so
see
boring.
Val Kilmer carrying that heavy ass bag, and just fucking shoot.
Yeah, the shootout's great. The last
Yeah.
5 minute shootout is great. The rest of the movie is just boring.
When we draft heist scenes, that could
Yeah, if you want to do like best shootout
Yeah.
scenes, yeah, that's number one.
But you can't tell me Heat's more enjoyable than the Italian Job. Come
No,
on.
the Heat is.
Wait, are you leaving Heist at 2, JJ?
Yeah, I guess you never officially.
Oh shit! I didn't ever.
You're going into your pick.
Because
So
this is the last
here
time you can
should-
use your veto, unless you're
Because-
vetoing yourself.
No,
because here's
you can veto yourself. There is no rule against that. I will
But
say.
here's my deal: if I veto Alyssa,
Yeah.
Alyssa does not really have experience in other heist movies,
Will she do the Italian Job?
What?
and then we're stuck with whatever she chooses, which could be
You don't know.
Zootopia.
No, she would put Italian
No,
job on.
I was just playing around.
She'd put
We
Italian
only have
job up.
one. We only
She
have.
could put up
space
Italian
for
job
one
at the
Brian.
end. I think that's fine. Or she could throw out Heat if she really wanted to. If she likes bad, boring movies.
Yeah.
No, I think Alyssa fell in love with Italian Job watching it, so I'd be pretty confident that if you pulled that, she would put that in.
Yeah, but I really do. I kind of do want Italian Job, number one.
Then pass on your veto and play it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? You passing on the veto?
Yeah, because I mean, okay, I do love Inside Man. Alyssa's not going to choose that. I don't think Inside Man is number one. Does it deserve to be on the list 100%? If I could veto myself,
You can. If you want to veto 999 or Hell or High Water, I think I would allow. I would. Vote
I'd allow it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd allow it.
I love Hell or High Water, though.
If you want to veto National Treasure or Rogue One, I'll allow it.
Could this be a new rule? Like
No.
Vetoes that are left over at the end. Can be
Nope,
put
because
in.
that.
Oh yeah, save your vetoes to the end. You get voting vetoes. That's a
With-
great rule. I like it.
No
with the
way.
majority rule.
Yeah, I love it. New rule.
If every cat,
Onto
if every cat
something.
We'll have to
votes,
put it in front of the committee and see how that goes.
Committee has voted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, first you have to go through the validity committee to see if
Alright.
the committee's any good, though.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have a quorum? Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna take Hell or High Water off.
You can't take Hell or High Water.
Yes, you
off.
can.
Locked it in.
It was my fucking vote.
But
bitch.
you
I'm
passed
using
on
my-
the veto
I'm
already.
using my own veto.
Let
on
him veto
Hell or
it,
High
Brian.
Water. We're
Do
gonna
it.
put
You
Inside Man, and I'm putting Italian Job number one.
All right, I like it.
I guess it's the Italian Job, huh?
I guess
It
it's
feels like we
my
just
choice.
cheated. Like I'm not as proud for some reason. We just fiddle fucked when that was already locked in.
Then we can
I'm
leave
not
it.
mad about it,
We can leave it
but
then.
it just
leave
feels
it.
like we cheated.
I just don't.
You two eights over there, loophole challenger people. I'm
Yes,
a
we
one.
did.
Perfectionist, rule
Yeah.
follower.
Here's the
But
thing.
I'm
I
here for
thought. Here's my top 4: Inside Man, Mission Impossible, which never got brought up,
No,
That was in the bottom for me.
absolutely not.
The Sting, which we didn't bring up. Which I'm like, borderline, is that a heist movie or not? And then I had Ocean's 11, and that was my top 4. I would say The Sting is not a heist movie, so I'm okay. It didn't get brought up. It goes up there with Catch Me If You Can, because I'm sure people are going to comment about that. I don't think that's a heist movie. It's a cops and robbers
I
movie.
don't think so either.
Yeah.
I'm fine with Italian Job being 1. The fact that it got remade shows you that it was a good enough movie to be remade, and I think the remake was really good with Mark Wahlberg and Charlize Theron and whoever else was in there. Like, fun movie.
Seth Green, Jason
Statham. Yeah, just a fun movie. Again, one of those movies that I think when it came out was huge. I love that being in. At least at 1, I have no problem with that.
And I think Mini Coopers are so much cooler after seeing that too.
Yeah.
The fact
You
that it's
can't
like
even fit in them though.
I know, but like if it was a convertible, I could, you know.
Yeah.
So I would have probably flipped Italian Job and Ocean's 11
I'd
if
be
it
okay
were
with
me.
Yeah, I'd okay with that.
But I think that's pretty well a universal idea.
that. These top 4, I was okay with any order, as long as those top 4 were up there, and I'm pretty happy.
I mean,
it worked out that
Inside
way.
Man not being on the list hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
That would have been my 5.
I did have. I don't like the movie, but I love the idea of the movie and the actual story of it. 21.
Yeah.
And I had that in the top 7.
That one didn't feel as much of a heist as much as a gambit, maybe. I don't know.
I feel it was more of a heist because you're using. I don't want to say this, but you're using extremely smart people.
Yeah, this
Their
list
will.
could have been. We could have done 20 picks. I mean, you're talking about movies. I mean, Three Kings, Tower Heist, Sneakers, Den of Thieves.
Tower Heist is terrible. Let's just be
Tower
honest.
Heist is funny. It's funny enough. But you're talking like Army of Thieves, Bottle Rocket,
Takers, Bank Job.
yeah, American Hustle. You know,
Inside
If someone
Man.
would have said Red Notice, I would have laughed you off of the pod.
yeah.
Jackie
I mean, you've got
Brown, I consider too.
yeah, you got
because,
the original Pink Panther back in 1963.
Oh,
When you said Brian, when you said at 12 and you said Nicolas Cage, I thought you were going Gone in 60 Seconds. Like that is the better heist movie out of the Nicolas Cage movies.
I thought I'd get laughed out of the room for bringing because that was on my long list, but I was like, "There's no way I'm
So,
going to get the respect." For that one
actually,
at all.
speaking of that, and I'm not trying to date anything at this point in time, but Eleanor, her trademark just retired. So now Eleanor is being mass produced.
Nice.
Oh, the
throughout
car.
the 67 Mustang GT
That was
fastback.
not. Oh my gosh, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. She was in that one, right? Gone in 60 Seconds.
No,
Angelina Jolie was
Nicolas
not
Cage
Brad
and
Pitt.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think of who she was. I had to say Brad Pitt to get the association.
Yeah.
with
There
the
was
name.
shit. What's his name? Either way, great movie. Yeah, used to watch it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, you could have thrown any of the Mission Impossibles. I think if we were going to pick any, it's Mission Impossible, the first one. Again, you could have went with any of the Oceans. Obviously, Ocean's 11 is the best one. You could have went with, realistically, any James Bond movie. I don't think they're necessarily a heist movie, but
Yeah, those didn't feel as heisty to me.
no, there's a ton of them that are just out there. And once you get back a ways, once you start going to, the early 2000s, before that, you got some just ones that I've never seen Hudson Hawk, but people talk about it.
No.
There's all kinds
Logan
of
Lucky was one that I saw on a lot of lists. It was somewhat
Yes.
recent with Daniel
It's-
Craig. Haven't seen it though.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
It's-
either.
Decent. It is one of those that's, hey, here it's based on a true story, but we're
Yeah.
going to add a lot of comedy to it.
cool with that.
Unnecessary comedy.
I can do that.
It's one of those like what was the Zach Galifianakis bank robbing
Masterminds.
movie? Yeah, it's based on a true story, but
Oh.
we're gonna make it real stupid.
Yeah.
And Logan Lucky was a lot like that.
Huh.
Nice. Well, to roll through our list here, starting with number 13, we have Rogue One, National Treasure, Now You See Me, Baby Driver at 10, 999, The Town, Thomas Crown Affair, Inception. Number 5, we got Hell or High Water, Snatch, Ocean's 11, Heist, and number 1, The Italian Job. Dustin, I have to say, after this being our second collaborative draft, this went a lot better than the first one with Curtis Painter sitting on top of the list of best
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 90s
quarterbacks.
Yeah, I agree. That's all. Now, we drafted, and Tom Brady was available at 1, and Brian. And
I vetoed it.
He put it. So he put it on. He vetoed it, and then he just put up. We had to put up like nobody, so we put up Curtis Painter because it was Brian just screwed up the whole list.
Yeah, so I kept trying to put Tom Brady at the bottom of the list. I tried to put him at like 10 and then 7 and then 5, and they kept vetoing it. So
we were
finally
doing best
we got
quarterbacks of the
2010s.
2010s.
Yeah.
And he kept throwing Tom Brady like super low. I'm like, no, he's the best. He's number one. And then he vetoed him one, so he stuck Curtis Painter just to fight everyone.
We should just.
Brian should just
I told them flat out, I'm not letting Tom Brady go at the number 1. He will not be at the top. And sure enough, hey, Dustin's the one that let it happen. If he would have baited my veto out at 2,
I should have baited his veto at 2 with Tom Brady, and I didn't let it happen. That was partially my error of my first time doing a collaborative draft, and I will learn from that and never let it happen again.
Yeah, you know.
Now I know.
Freaking great.
That Brian will
man.
screw everyone over just because he hates Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well,
That
hey, you
tracks.
came back. Not in the
I did.
football area, but you came back to drafting with him. I'm glad you did.
I know.
It was
I
fun.
did. And I'll come back. James Bond movies, I'm in.
I was about to say, are you going to come back?
Yeah, James Bond movies, I'm in.
Yeah, oh man, I'm excited. We gotta map that one out a little bit. See what the top number of movies is picked. Do we just do all of them? Just rank every single James Bond movie?
We could.
3-hour episode later.
Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah, that would be a.
Count me out of that
Don't
one.
tempt me with.
Don't tell me. Yeah, don't tell me the good time. Yeah.
I'm
We're
No,
gonna wait
darn
for
it.
the football season to end.
Sorry, hon. I gotta watch James Bond movies to do my research. I gotta watch them all for the 100th time. It came on
yeah.
It came on TV, and I was watching one of my sons. Like, what is it? And I just started quoting the movies. Like, how many times have you seen this? I was like, more times than I care to count. Like forever. It's just always on.
Greatness.
It's amazing.
Absolutely great.
They're all amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, well this was good. This was a great time. Our heist movie draft. Again, folks, you're listening on the podcast. Leave us a review. Leave us some comments. Let us know how you feel. Or if you're over here on YouTube, same thing. Give us some comments. Let us know. Let us feel it where we missed. Which ones are great. I mean, obviously my picks, of course, but maybe they made some good picks down here below. Dustin, can't thank you enough for coming to hang out with us, joining the pod. If people are looking for more of your content, stuff you're doing, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at the DUnit13. That's the best place to find anything I'm doing. And if you're into football stuff, Fantasy Sports Advice Network. And then if you're into just random stuff, I do a podcast, Bridge the Gap mostly on Tuesday nights. Usually it's at 10 Central, 10 Eastern, or 10 Eastern, 9 Central. We do a bunch of topics. Brian came on and talked management. And we've had people come on and talk communications. We're having someone come on in a little bit to talk about just like caring for people and what that looks like. So we just do a wide variety of topics and just talk about random stuff. So if you're interested in just learning about a new topic, come check it out. Bridge the Gap podcast.
Bridge the Gap. There it is.
Nice.
JJ, Alyssa, if people looking, just kidding. They can't find y'all anywhere. They're just here on Too Much Movie Night, hanging out with all of us. Thanks for everybody listening, and we'll see y'all next time.
From the
No outro
support
music.
group, have fun.
Later.
Bye.